Hello everyone, it's Arkan this side from Jaipur and I'm currently pursuing my bachelor's from UPES Dehradun. Now the boot camp which was held in my university by Dr. Juhi Rai taught me that life often throws challenges our way that seem impossible to counter, gives us situations where we lose hope, just we try to avoid everything and isolate ourselves. But we absolutely must realize that the only way out of these type of situations is through. You cannot bypass a storm, you cannot sidestep it. The only way out is to take baby steps, face your fears in your face, and just go ahead and do it. I also understood that when I avoid my problems, they don't disappear, they linger, they grow, they weigh me down. But I also understood that I absolutely need to confront them. If not more, I could just use baby steps. And now that I'm out of that phase, I totally understand that all of those baby steps meant something. Even the slightest, the singlest one of it counted. And yeah, the next time life throws any kind of challenge towards you, get up, face it, through it. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Aaron Kakkar and I'm from the Energy and Transportation Cluster of BBA Oil and Gas Marketing Batch 2024 to 27. My SAP ID is 590012412439. Uh, so today I'm talking about my session of managing self, which was held in the third week of August 2024. And our mentor was Dr. Juhi Rai. So there were many things in the session which struck me out, but especially there was one thing which connected all the dots in my mind. That was when ma'am said, "How you do one thing is how you do all things." So when I looked around my surroundings, when I looked on my study table, my Alvira, my bed, it was all just very messy, and I realized that that's how exactly my schedule also looks like. It's not sorted. Everything is just going on unplanned, and uh, everything is just unnecessary. So I started by clearing my surroundings, and eventually I realized that it is actually like how you do one thing is how you do all things. Now from past almost I can say from 1 or 2 months, I have realized I am a bit more organized in my studies, in my surroundings, and everything is just so easy to do these days. So that was my part of learning from the session of managing self, which was held in the month of August 2024. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Akash Ajay and I am a student of UPES, University of Petroleum and Energy Studies. And I am currently studying the course BBA Oil and Gas Management. And I am in my first year. My student SAP ID is 5900112222, 59001122. Today I am going to talk about the profound changes I experienced in my life after attending the classes of managing self held by the prestigious Dr. Juhi Rai. After these classes, I noticed a few profound changes in my life, such as better time management, more discipline, and more actively participating in activities between me and my friends. During these classes, Dr. Juhira talked about a thing called Bhutal, or how we self-sabotage ourselves and stop ourselves from doing the things we love of because of how much we value other people's opinion of us. So during these classes, I learned that I was sabotaging myself too much. I was not implementing the discipline in my life. I was not able to regulate my emotions clearly. After these classes, I took it upon myself to change all of these bad habits and better myself for the future. So now I have better emotional regulation, better emotional control over myself. I can regulate my emotions pretty well now, than compared to before. I am more active in participating in activities regarding my friends or school or college activities, and I have more discipline in my life. I have been able to go to the gym consistently, eat right, so that I can lead a healthier and happier lifestyle. So all in all, I feel like the managing self classes have really helped in finding out my weaknesses and strength and bettering myself for the future. Thank you.
Hi everyone, I'm Sashank Rawat, currently pursuing BBA from UPES. My SAP ID is 5900111533. And I want to share a bit about what I've learned from the managing self sessions in college and how they have impacted me personally. First off, these sessions really opened my eyes to something important, knowing yourself in the first step to growth. I spent time reflecting on my strengths and weaknesses, what I'm good at, like being creative and solving problems, and where I struggle, like managing stress under pressure. This self awareness gave me a clear sense of direction and helped me focus on improving myself step by step. Another big thing I took away was the importance of priorities. We all get pulled in 100 different directions: assignments, social life, future goals. But these sessions taught me that how to filter out the noise and focus on what actually matters. I've started simple practices like journaling and planning my day, and it's made a huge difference in how I stay organized and calm. One of the most powerful lessons, though, was about mindset. I used to get discouraged when things didn't go as planned, but now I see setbacks as opportunities to learn and grow. It's not easy, but having this perspective makes challenges feel a lot less overwhelming and more like stepping stones. So this was my experience, what I've gained from managing such sessions, and thank you for being a great audience.
Hey guys, my name is Chirag Gautam and I am from Energy and Transportation Cluster. My course is BBA Oil and Gas Marketing batch 2024 to 27. My SAP ID is 5900166751. Today I gonna talk and share my experience about the managing self session that was held in the third week of August 2024 with our mentor Dr. Juhi Rai. The session was quite fun and I have learnt a lot of things from the session. The first learning was that ma'am told us about setting some short term and long term goals. Like I set a short term goal that I would try to improve my fitness level also, because from coming to the college my schedule was too busy and too tight and I was living an unhealthy schedule. So I changed my schedule completely after the attending the session, and ma'am told us about that environment affects your all the work. Like if your almirah is tidy, your all things will be tidy and unscheduled. So I have learned a great things from Dr. Juhi Rai, and wanted to thanks ma'am for giving us such a session. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Manthan Giri. I am doing BBA in Oil and Gas Marketing Management in UPES. My SAP ID is 5900111796. Today I was talk about my managing self experience, which was conducted by Dr. Juhi Rai. One of the lesson which I learned from the session was self-discipline. There was a time when procrastination got the better of me, postponed tasks until at the last minute and feeling overwhelmed. But I realized that managing time is not about doing everything, it's about doing the right thing at the right time. And I started small, setting priorities using a simple to do a list, and breaking big goals into small tasks. Slowly I noticed that these small changes give me a control over my stress and my day. Thank you.
afternoon. I'm making this video for managing self that was held in the third week of August. In that session, I learned a lot things, but what helped me out was that ma'am was saying, what you do one thing is how you do everything. And this helped me a bit out for doing things. When I look at my surrounding, I saw everything was not arranged in a proper form. My bed was unorganized, my cupboard was not in a proper form, my study table and my as well as my schedule too. Then I realized that keeping her keeping her talk in my mind or keeping her sentence in my mind, it helped me out when it starts kicking me in my mind that you have to be organized in your schedule. And from that that time I started keeping things organized. I i i, I worked very well in organized behavior. I started cleaning my bed, organized my study table. I and it also helped me in my daily schedule. And this helped me with procrastinating also. I usually in my past I used to procrastinate things. I used to put things on tomorrow, but with this session which helped me out, what learning I learned from this was it it said that it triggered me that you don't have to be procrastinator. You don't have to be procrastinate every time. What you have to do is do things what are important right now, and that I did. And so this was my learning for from that session of managing self. Thank you.
Hi, I am Krish Sevak. I am a student majoring in BBA Oil and Gas Marketing, batch 2024 to 27. My SAP ID is 5900121142. Today I am going to share my views about the Managing Self session which was held in the third week of August. Our mentor was Miss Juhi Rai. In the session, there were many things which motivated me a lot, but there was one thing which helped me to improve myself. That thing was the line when ma'am said, how you do one thing is how you do everything. This line helped me a lot because if I look at my past, my room used to be very unorganized and my time schedule was not at all planned. So I thought that this could be a major reason why I was not focused on my studies and uh, physical activities and all. So I decided to improve myself. I started with my room. I kept all things in an organized manner, and I also made a timetable for my day-to-day operations. This session helped me a lot, and I learned a lot from this session. So that was my learning part from the session of managing self, which was held in the month of August. Thank you.
I'm Vinayak, currently in first year pursuing my bachelor's in BBA Oil and Gas from UPES year 2024 to 27. My SAP ID is 5900157738. So basically today I am here to talk about the session which was held in the third week of August 2024 named as Managing Self, and our mentor there was Dr. Juhi Rai. So, talking about the session was fantastic and wonderful, and we have got to know about many things after taking that session, that how to live our life professionally as well as being a good person. And so, many things were discussed in that session, but the one thing which I focused mainly on was that there was a one segment which ma'am told us, and that was the wheel of life. So ma'am told us that our life has multiple dimensions but we have to choose and focus on the things that are useful for us currently living our life. And if if one of the element of that wheel is also screwed up, then it will affect our future terribly. So after knowing about this beautiful thing, the wheel of life, so I decided to balance my life with the topmost aspects which are helpful for me currently. So now basically following my topmost priorities, it helped me out not focusing on the unnecessary things and thoughts that come in our mind and disturbs us. So basically at present I'm following these things and living my life, and really telling you, it helped me completely. So this was all about it. Thank you, ma'am, once again. And at last, I'm going to say that this session was fantastic. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Alvarele, and I am coming from Kerala. I have opted for the course BBA Oil and Gas Marketing in this prestigious university UPES. My self ID is 5900133365. Today, I am here going to talk about the changes I had after the classes I attended in the managing self. It was a very knowledgeable. It was a knowledgeable experience. It had everything that I needed for my improvement in my life. So first of all, kind of I think that the men's health classes should be the more than two classes, because we are getting a very useful knowledge, and we are getting a chance to face our fears and everything and all. I was afraid to talk to others or talk in a conference or like a presentation on it all. But today I can face it because of the small help that I got from myself, and which I continued and improved myself after that. And also I have started to change my schedules. Like I was waking up at late, I started to wake up early. I started to go to gym for making my body healthy, doing workouts, and also eating the meals properly in the days and nights. And I started to avoid junk foods and Pepsi's, Coca-Cola, like that and all. And I kind of started to improve, kind of started to look after myself rather than looking for others help. I started to help others for my self improvement itself. So that's all. I kind of think that the myself class was really helpful for me, and I look forward to other classes that are coming again. Thank you.